It was early in the evening when the seventh plane went down. That was when the first bag arrived. It was a cluster of broken flies. Most were dead, others were only halfway there. At that point, it hadn't crossed my mind that there was a connection between the mangled aerial insects and the collapsing planes. But as my father, the great Dr. Fausen, once said, there's always a connection. I was related to a blue cow. I had lots of brothers and sisters. Some I knew I would never meet, but I was so close to that blue cow. I could never tell her how bad her milk was. It would hurt her feelings too much. On the following morning, there was a knock at the door. Whoever had been there had ran off, but they left a bag. As I examined the section of severed starfish, I reflected on my situation. I didn't quite know what to make of the second bag's contents, but I found it disturbing. Based on these emotions, I decided I'd call upon an old friend. The milkman's brother was someone I respected quite significantly. He was a well-polished mercenary with a reputation for eliminating all forms of hostility. If my eyes couldn't see through the puzzling situation, I was confident that his blade would have little trouble. My unseen enemy had been waiting on the other side of town across to the field of bones. I had no idea what I could have done to deserve such opposition, but the skinless parts of old victims remained scattered in my mind. Night came quickly, and I avoided checking any sounds at the front door, convinced that my problems would soon be over. The next morning, I would take a plane to witness the birth of a new sibling. When I woke, the purple blanket of smog covering the town was thicker than it had ever been before. Flies had practically been attacking me outside ever since I was seen with the first bag. As it turns out, a plain engine-eating monster had lost a finger in a fight the night before. Maybe she was an angry sister I'd never met. While I was in the air, I missed all the action at the laboratory. The essential remnants of an old relative were divided and reused. It was a baby boy. Another relative I'd never know.